You know, since the appearance of the iPad on the mobile computing scene, many consumers are beginning to wonder if a tablet can truly replace a laptop. Well, now with Windows 8, the line between tablets and laptops is becoming increasingly blurred. Today, we're going to look at 3 Windows 8 tablets that all have the same functionality as laptops: the Samsung Ativ Smart PC Pro, the Acer Iconia W700, and the Microsoft Surface Pro. Let's start off with a look at the Samsung Ativ. It's an 11.6-inch Intel Core i5 with 4 GB of RAM. Powerful. But it's not just a replacement for your laptop. If you add a capacitive stylus, you can replace your paper notebook too. With the S Note app, you can draw or take notes while you're standing or moving around, so it's like a clipboard. The handwriting recognition feature is great if you like to take notes in meetings. The S Note will translate your handwriting into digital text, which can be searchable or moved into other apps like MS Word. It is worth noting that the stylus isn't included, so you can pick your favorite one from the available options. And while you're at your desk, you can attach it to the full-size keyboard and touchpad. When you do that, 2 additional USB 2.0 ports allow you to connect other devices like mice and things like extra hard drives. But when you're on the go, the tablet itself has a USB 3.0 port, a micro SD, and mini HDMI ports. It feels and acts just like a laptop. I like the fact that the speakers are placed along the front of the tablet. Whether you have it in your hand or docked to the keyboard, the sound is directly aimed towards you. The battery life is pretty good, but the keyboard dock doesn't have an additional battery to extend the charge. Still, it does have a lot of functions that a laptop doesn't, making it a versatile mobile solution with traditional laptop functionality. Up next, we're looking at the Acer Iconia W700, another 11.6-inch tablet inside a neat form factor. Under the hood, it's packing an i5 processor with 4 gigs of RAM, and it comes with a cradle that turns the W700 into a mobile workstation. This is great for people who are always on the go. What I like about this design is that the cradle holds the tablet in different positions, allowing you to get an optimal viewing experience. The included keyboard connects through Bluetooth. It has a nice silver plastic finish, which mirrors the W700's aluminum chassis. Now the battery is fantastic, lasting nearly a full working day on a charge, and the Bluetooth keyboard connects easily simply by turning it on. Performance-wise, the W700 offers excellent speed and a beautiful full HD display, all inside an attractive aluminum chassis. However, I did find that it can be uncomfortable to hold for extended periods of time. I think most people will find themselves using the keyboard and the dock more so than when using it just in a tablet mode. Now the Microsoft Surface Pro is similar to the Surface RT, but runs a full version of Windows 8. And like the Ativ from Samsung, the Pro has an i5 processor with 4 gigs of RAM with an active stylus. Here it is here. It's about the thickness of a ballpoint pen. If you take a look, the stylus has 2 buttons, one on the lower third and a second one where the eraser would be on a traditional pencil. Now if you're like me, you're probably going to lose the stylus or, misplace it for long periods of time. Thankfully, this stylus can attach to the Surface's magnetic dock. In order to compete with laptops, Microsoft offers keyboard options for the Surface Pro. As an additional accessory, you can choose either the Type or the Touch cover. If you're going to replace a laptop, I definitely recommend the Type cover. It has that same tactile response as the keyboard you'd find on laptops. The Touch cover is thinner, but simply doesn't have that tactile feedback that we're all used to. Now, the big issue that I have with the Surface Pro is the battery life. In our tests, the Pro lasted about 4.5 hours, which is 3 hours less than the Surface RT. That might seem short compared to other tablets, but for some, the added power and flexibility are going to be worth it. You know, the one common theme between these 3 tablets is that they're all trying to replace laptops. Personally, I think tablets are the future of mobile computing, but there's still a long way to go before we find that right balance between speed and endurance. These tablets show that we're headed in the right direction, and it's only a matter of time before we start seeing tablets replacing laptops in the workplace.